Welcome to today's daily devotion. Today our title is Alive and Active. In the book of Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12, and it says, "For the word of God is alive and active." And of course it says sharper than a two-edged sword, but I want to stop right there. It's alive and active. So let's think about the word of God. What power it has. What it will do, what it will accomplish, what it will stop, what it will motivate, what it will start. The list just goes on and on. He says it's alive and well. It's alive and active. It's very vital in our daily life, because this word, the word of God, this is our blueprint to life. Think about the Word of God. What happens in our life before we even get to the Word of God? When we come into the house of praise and the house of worship, we come into the house of God, and we have the music. You know how a football team, a baseball team, or any kind of sports, before they actually start the game, they have a time that they do a pre-game warm-up. They, get out and do exercises, and then they practice their moves and this and all. What it is, but this is the same thing that we do when we come into the house of God, that we get ourselves prepared for the Word, because the Word's alive and it's active, and that is our praise and worship. How we come in, we set the mood in our spirit by the songs that we sing, and we're building up to that Word of God. And so when we read the Word of God and when we hear the Word of God, we should be ready to receive it. We should be ready to allow this word to be active in our spirit, so we can take what we get from the word and carry it out to the world. It should have an effect on us. You see, if we don't allow the word to have an effect on us, it's the same thing as a sports team. Whenever they go into their pregame warm-up, if they don't do the things right and get their body loosened up and ready, then they're not going to perform well. Same way with us. Whenever we come into the house of worship, getting our praise on and getting us ready so we can have the active word in our life. Active and alive. The word of God is active and alive, and it can do a lot of great things in mine and your life if we will allow it to. Hope this gives you the word of encouragement that you need today. We love you. God bless you, and we'll see you again soon.